Hello, my dear students. Today I'll be teaching the poem Snake, written by D.H. Lawrence. Because this is a long poem, the longest poem which is included in your syllabus, which runs for about 74 lines. So I'll be distributing this class into two. We'll be discussing the first half today, okay? Now let's try to know something about the poet first. David Herbert Lawrence. He was born on 11th September 1885 and died on 2nd March 1930. He was a British novelist and poet. He was the son of a Nottinghamshire coal miner, and he studied at Nottingham University and became a teacher. He achieved great fame as a novelist. As a poet also, Lawrence enjoys great fame. D.H. Lawrence, or David Herbert Lawrence, was more popular as a novelist than as a poet. His writings include, some of his famous writings include Sons and Lovers, Women in Love, and Lady Chatterley's Lover. Although he became a poet first before he became a novelist. Now let's come to the poem Snake. In this poem, Lawrence describes the color and movements of the snake vividly. The poem records the poet's feelings and reactions on seeing the snake. The speaker in the poem is the poet himself, which shows that the poem is written in a self-narrative mode, where the poet himself acts as an active participant. There are two contrasting voices in this poem, which rings in the heart and mind of the poet. The voice of instinct or conscience and the voice of education. These two voices play a very important role in this poem. The voice of instinct tells the poet to respect the snake, while the voice of education tells the poet to kill the snake. Therefore, an internal struggle rises within the poet as to whose voice he must listen to. Finally, whose voice does he listen to? The poem is all about these two voices, the internal struggle that rises within the poet as to whose voice he must pay heed to. There are some figures of speech that are used in this poem. First is alliteration. Now, alliteration might be a new word to you. Let me explain this in simple terms. Alliteration, haibadiko, akoina consonant sound amada emphasis yam piraba. Not the vowels, but the consonant sounds. If you put more emphasis on the consonant sounds, then it is called alliteration. In the poem, when you read the poem by yourself, you will notice that there is a stress on the consonant S continually. S have a consonant say yam yawne yam toine yawarkani ko madubo akoina alliteration kawe. Many of the tongue twisters that we have today are all examples of alliteration. For example, let's start with B. B na haiba B yawe alliteration sentence ye sentence ama nahak na semo haiba matamda. Betty bought butter from the baker's shop. She haiba matamda B ze continually when emphasis P dana ko. Adagi P for parrot to ko. P sina mo hoba alliteration sound amuk semba taragadi. The prince pinched the princess and the princess pinched the prince. This is also an example of alliteration. Next is simile. Simile habadi comparison between two objects, comparison between two things, with the usage of like or as. Akoina changdam nabada sinabada wahise like kumba as kumba. She is as beautiful as a flower. He is just like my father. Smaina koina like kumba as kumba ko sizinarak pataragadi madu akoina simile kawe. Next is anaphora. Anaphora haibadi poem amagi beginning word ase, beginning line ase. Poem to the different lines mayam ama lere akoi snakes there's 74 lines running ne haire ko. 74 lines there is the anambana koina lines sing se yeng but and ne heta however. ANDs. Aduna, if the lines, most of the lines begin with the word AND, and that is called anaphora. Aduna, sigi figures of speech ahumse, am to use the way sigi poem sida. Now let's go through the snake. Let's read the first stanza. All the stanzas are varied in rhythm, in rhyme, in their style of writing, so we can't say the particular rhyming scheme of this poem. It is written in free verse. The first paragraph says, "A snake came to my water trough on a hot, hot day, and I in pajamas for the heat to drink there." This first paragraph introduces the snake and the poet for the first time. Aduna akoina sigi paragraphs da ubada ihan hanba oina snake siga poet siga unaba se ureko. What kind of a day was it? Numit se karamba numit tanu makhoy ani ne unariba se. It was a very hot day. Yamna saba numit amadane. Maramasina sida akoina pajamas haiba miyawi ko. Pajamas na pala ibado nungsa saman kitana. Numit adugi nungsa se khangba ngamdaba makhai saye aduna poet to di pajamas hetlaga mahak na mafam aduda laambane magi water trough manak to lakmane haiduini ko. So the poet was wearing pajamas as the heat of the day was unbearable. Snake to di mafam aduda kaidoba laiba. Ma mi chikpa laira kaidoba laino made. The snake came to the water trough to drink water or to quench its thirst. Madi mafam aduda ising thakpa lakpa oiba zane snake se ko magi aram kharang ba adu kok na naba haiduna mahana water trough adu thiraga lakpa ne mafam aduda. Now comes the next stanza. In the deep, strange-scented shade of the great dark carob tree, I came down the steps with my pitcher, and must stand and wait, for there he was at the trough before me. In this stanza, the poet describes the location of the water trough. Water trough ado kadai dalay ising tinki ado kadai dalay ge habase poet sina sigi paragraphs da tae. Karai wai dalay? In the deep, strange, scented shade of the great dark carob tree. What does a carob tree mean? Have we ever seen a carob tree? No, it is not here in our locality, in our place, in our state. Akoigi lamsida carob trees di leite ko. These are mostly found in Mediterranean countries. No in a Google search to wahiraga di carob tree dugi image to. Mtangiyeng to oko carob trees kamaina to was ano. It's a huge tree. And it has a strange smell. When you come near this tree, magi manam angak ba ama koina manam se nushirira namtirira haibangam daba manam ama kak a strange smell ama kak puye ma se ko adugi carob tree sigi makhasida magi marum da magi shade da water trough se lay poet sina mafam aduda mafam se phazana mana describe tawre ko madi ke do bala ino poet se mafam aduda ke do bala ino. The poet came there to fetch water in his pitcher. Aduna next line da koina I came down the steps with my pitcher harido aina siri adu kumtharami aigi pitcher aigi chapu adu kolaga haraise ma ising chokpa lakpane ba ising kan ba lakpane ba mana mafam du da ko aduga next line da mog hara and must stand and wait. Why must he wait? Karigino mahang ngai doribado kana hasulay benati mi atopa adubu mana ngai raga legani haina wakhan toriba se karigino harakanda. Instinctively, now this is a very important point, instinctively the poet developed a reverential attitude towards the snake. As a mark of respect and honor towards the snake, he chose to stand and wait. Now here is the voice of conscience working for him. The voice of instinct or the voice of conscience tells the poet instantly when he saw the snake that he must respect the snake, as it is also a living creation, as it is also one of the supreme creations of God. So he chose to be reverential towards the snake. He chose to stand and wait for his turn to fetch water. He reached down from a fissure in the earth wall in the gloom and trailed his yellow-brown slackness, soft-bellied down over the edge of the stone trough and rested his throat upon the stone bottom. And where the water had dripped from the tap in a small clearness, he sipped with his straight mouth, softly drank through his straight gums into his slack, long body silently. What does the poet do here? The poet describes the movement of the snake. Koina ngasai poem se hodringaida sigi poem se poet na snake sigi movement amadi magi color describe tawbagi damakta mahangna ibane de hai khre kwa aduna magi literally magi snake sigi movement se manas de is the describe taweba kamaina lingi snake se kamaina chatke. How does a snake move? Have you ever seen a snake? Some of you may say yes, some of you may say no. Mostly, many of you might have seen what a snake looks like. How a snake crawls on the ground. Makhong pan ba jiba na timadi. Mabuk na sitla ga sat pa jiba ne. Snake se lo unare ko. Ada snake se aam uba matamda. Akoy da di kari phawi. Nang na snake se nangi kada nangi imung manung da leram batara gadi. Natraga nangi classroom da nang na changak pa matamda. Snake se when you find a snake in your classroom, how would you react? Nangi voice of conscience tu na hana hai bataga draw. Oh, this is a beautiful creature. Wow, I like it. I love it. Si hana hai ga draba. Natraga hana na law ga dra maya marak tu dadum. You know your own reaction the best, right? Sidagi sida poet sina snake sigi movement se tae ko. Next sigi paragraphs de yoba wahi aruba khara sigi artha se koina khangjin se fissure hai ba wahi am yoba duna crack habane. Gloom have the darkness have nikon. Trailed have amyawe, trail to na drag behind have the soro chingbadokwa. Color of the snake is described as yellow brown in color. Slackness have the softness. Magi linsigi makhathangba magi sarukse haksangi sarukse thot lawe yam soft oye hai. Masaje padrak tae ba duna saru am ta yaudabagi maong da admaina magi figure magi movement magi chatpagi maong sing se mana loina mak yam phajana describe tawe aduda sigi description sida he uses the letter S very often in this paragraph, and this is called alliteration, which we have earlier described. S habagi ucharan se yamna toina yawbani ko aduba khoina alliteration haina khangnei ko. Aduna mana kadai dagi kumdharak pano habaduma tae. He reached down from a fissure in the earth wall in the gloom habato. Magi wall koi crack chatpa phaglangi crack chatpa amamba mafam adu dagi snake sina thogla aga magi masa yellow brown machu oiba magi haksang ase mana padrak launa tara aga masa se koi soro chingaga changi water trow manax de la aga magi makhanau do water trow mapans da thamme haraga ising tup tar iba jaga aduda magi machin se mana lamami aduga ising se thakpa hora ame he softly drank through his straight gums haido magi straight oba magi haksang se sidais da man ising se tapna thakpa hora ame. Someone was before me at my water trough, and I, like a second comer, waiting. These two lines are very important from the examination point of view. Maram these days, the someone harise kanada no mana someone harise hangi ko. Someone here refers to the snake. Someone habadi snakes the ne mana mi amaga changdam nare. Mading asai respect pi krabane. Respectable attitude ama utkrabani na mana snakes days the mi amagi maong the personify taw kre ko. Aduna someone here refers to the snake. Aduga poet sina I habasini ko. Koi nga say I sina poet ne habasidi koi mamangda so hai kre. I like a second comer. Sida mama samak semana kariga changdam nei second comer amaga changdam nare. Why? The poet called himself a second comer out of a sense of respect and honor for the snake. Snakes the man ikai khumna ba utpa oina mahakna masamak sibu second comer ne aidi ani shubane lakpa je aigi turn di ani shubada lady bane na mama thanda tat maina khanjarame havenika. He lifted his head from his drinking as cattle do, and looked at me vaguely as drinking cattle do, and flickered his two forked tongue from his lips, and mused a moment, and stopped and drank a little more. Being earth brown, earth golden from the burning bowels of the earth on the day of Sicilian July with Etna smoking. Sigi paragraph sida we find a comparison between the snake and the cattle. The snake is compared to cattle in its manner of drinking water. Karida manari no muhe ani se kari gidamakta compare tori no har agadi. In their manner of drinking water, they are very similar. They are very, very likely. Yam manay muhe ani se ishing thakpagi maongda. Vaguely habigi arthadi kaina. Vaguely means distantly habdi laptakna natragana indifferently thausadana. Kettle haragadi sanlok mayam siniko san iroi moisingse. Sanna ising thakpa matamda mayam indifferent nature thausadana habadi kanabusu kirudana kanamta mana leitabagi maongda akoibada miyamta leitabagi maongda dem kirada ma isingse thakpa ngamme. Ad minus snake sinasu mana isingse thae. Aduga next line the man haigibado he lifted his head from his drinking as cattle do and looked at me vaguely. Aingonda yenga ame thausadana as drinking cattle do. Ising thaaga leiba sanlok kumna. Aingonda thausadana yenga ame harise kai hainingino harakanda. Aibu mana uramdaba nateba. Aina lepaga lady says snakes in a udi ure adubu ma kiba khangdeba mangonda. Maramdi poet masamang nasu snake to hurt toge have a wakal leirude. Mana chayam paidana natraga susu na tandana khotana mangonda action namta mana utteba mangonda. Aduna poet sida yang abasu mangonda karishu aki tu zungba leitana masayam na tension free da thakarimta thoksadana akiba karimta leitana mana isingse nungaina thame. The snake style of drinking water is described here. The color of the snake akoina ngasai yellow brown haikitana ko adu chap mananas da mana amuk hena ahenba description oina its color is earth brown earth golden hai maram supi akoi Africa da leiba mi singse muri kai gino Australia da leraga na ngori kai gino hai kan those who lie in the equatorial region they will be facing the sun rays directly so they will have slightly darker color darker skin color si akoi na reason geographical region pidana ko reason pidana admaina snakes is umagi machu se earth brown earth golden oibagi maram di because the inside of the earth is burning hot ngasai burning bowels of the earth haba myongani adu paragraph to the bowels habadi the inside of the earth habne earth ki leinung se manung se yamna saman bana akoi numitumi yam sai hai khre kwa yamna saman maram na snake sigi machu se asumna tori bane hare amuka hanzilakse it was a very hot day of July in Sicily aduma koi last lines the urise on the day of Sicilian July with Etna smoking harise describe the day the poet met the snake poet to the snake unaba numitu nang na describe to bataragadi it was a very hot day harga lotion baya deba yamna saba numine karamba khusano kayamna sabano du numito kari thagi karamba matamgi khusano ba. It was a very hot day of July in Sicily. Sicily ki hottest month ne July haribase ko Sicily hariba lamsidani makoina leiribase aduga thana July ki thasidani makoina unaribase and July is one of the hottest months in Sicily. Numitsima kari kayamuk yamna sabage habasna with Etna smoking sina describe tok doine. Arthadi, the heat of the day could be compared to the smoke coming out of Mount Etna. And what is Mount Etna? It is one of the active volcanoes in Sicily. Active volcano habadi noini hena khangin tuniko pokhaidriba volcano ne adu aragadi manung sida maibun mai gi isingse pudung sauraga leibanina manin se bobada saiba forget about the lava but the smoke that comes out of that active volcano is too hot to even imagine. Wakal na bawa da lamba pangda ba makai aduki matik saye magi manin se smoke se adur din numit tuma mana hit of the day duga compare tori ne adu smoke to kaya muk yam saram gani yango ba ko aduna nga sai point tuna ai pajama se la thola ibani ai ising soke na la ibani hariba sing se saman na tori ngak tane even the snake also it could not live inside the earth and so it came out from the earth to quench its thirst to drink water ma ising thiba la ibado numito yamna saman khibagi ne ba ko. Next paragraph. The voice of my education said to me, he must be killed. For in Sicily, the black snakes are innocent, the gold are venomous. You underline those 3 lines, very important, because here comes the voice of education trying to disturb and distract the poet of all his respectable sense. Mga say respect mayam mapida na toramba snakes the piramiba mayam do hozikti mado hat na naba voice ama amuk thogle. Magi mind sa daisda ngasai the voice of instinct natraga voice of conscience tuna haiba illaga ma se snake se respect piraga lerami bani ko snake se mana yam nung shiraga leramim neba adu hozik voice of education gi entry lai voice of education habadi karino what is the voice of education the voice of education is the human education which we receive from books and rational thinking. Akoigi lairik laisudagi phangba knowledge amadi aigi wakhalonna amadi aigi society na pirakpa gyan loksing se sibune ba koina voice of education haire ise see the voice of conscience ka yam khenare ko voice of conscience ti nangi pokpa dagi yauzar aba khonjel ne nangi thamoi gi aba khonjel ne sidi pokpa dagi yauzar aba ishorna nangonda pithok pira aba khonjel ne voice of education di nangna sum nong monong magi chawrakpa ka loina na nangonda enthuse togodoba nangonda infuse togodoba adugumba education ne aduna voice of education di anambana koina lairik dagi media dagi rational thinking dagi society dagi phangba knowledge mayam sibo koina voice of education haraga khangnei ko. As opposed to the poet's instinctive feeling, the voice of education urged or provoked or instigated or prompted the poet to kill the snake. Sida aina wahay mari se or chatliba se noina hainagadawa amadum. You can choose any of the word because all of these four words mean the same. Insinba haibane ko. Poet's instinctive feeling kabizigi magi pukning da phawriba magi wakhalon duga pura na tainaba voice amalae voice of education mahangna kari hai mangonda insilame urge torami provoke torami instigate torami prompt torami poet to da kari haina snake ado hatu on direct heta haireba ke snake se hatu krona maram supi yamna reasonable oina rational thinking ni na ka because in Sicily maram di Sicily da the black snakes are innocent but the golden snakes are venomous which means poisonous. Sicily da di amuba linsing sidi lanzade they are harmless karim ta akaiba pida bani adubu sana machugi snake sing sidi yamna sathi bani mahu chen bane haina mahangna thingna khieba lairik tani khangde mina haina badani khangde thingna khreba. Aikoida sungare aikoina linnama ubada crocodile ama ubada any creature for example something which looks horrible something which is huge uba matamda akoida akiba thuklawba ama hana heta phawe karigino pi ingaida akoina linse dum paira sanarakpa oram taragadi anoba linama ubada akoi sungki kiroeba maramdi akoida adaptation ama laikhreba linse karimta tawdaba jibani karimta lanjadabani haibna chingbaje hojikti kedore crocodile gi cinema ama yengo snake ki cinema ma anaconda cinema mi yenguba matamda huzik linje ubada madi mi chikani ko madi am sathiba jibani ko haibase khoi minds da dum laikhreba mrandi anaconda da mi chai crocodile da yenge mi chai shark ki cinema mi yenge mi heta charaga lerme they always do one harm or the other to the mortal human beings miuiba akoida moise threat amoina akoina uhan khreba adagi adugi mathakta TV sungeng yeng da cinema sungeng yeng da mi da so dum ahal laman singna mukai haibe lingi manakta sanganu mai paiganu adu togunu ada togunu khigi no don'ts mayam sina aize human education ni ko duida receive tawri neba aigi minds the perceive sum toksingraga karina phai karina phatte habase society na so khoida takpieba aigi pukningi oizaba wakhalon se sum namthakhraga aigi pukningi pamjaba mayam aina ngasai gi snake se karimta kiramdaba gado hujik loi ki halle mayam changaga ki han khreba lairik na ki halle media na ki halle mi mayam na hairakpasina linje ki han kre adumak point ta ju thoe poet sisu ma ahamada linje hek ubaga mangonda nungsiba ma phawkhiba mana yamni kai khumna ba attitude ama pi khiba adubu magi human education sina interfere torokpadagidi mana linje am sathiba jibane haba se maru oina mana uriba linje di kari machu no earth brown earth golden hai ki ka aduna golden snake sing sidi poisonous ne haba se magi gyans da phatlauna lai. And voices in me said, if you were a man you would take a stick and break him now and finish him off. But must I confess how I liked him? How glad I was he had come like a guest in quiet to drink at my water trough and depart peaceful, pacified, and thankless into the burning bowels of the earth. Voices in me, Haraido, voice of education dunika. And voices in me said, if you were a man, nang na nupa tho abadi you would take a stick and break him now nang na chaya matap pairaga mabu hojik mak thudekani and finish him off aduga mahapul loishin gani haina the voice of education continually urged the poet to kill the snake even challenging his manhood magi nupa thokpa aduda bahawada challenge tawraga linna se hatu o haiduna kanna insilame adubu magi instinct na de madu taningamde but His instinct refused to listen to the voice of education. Magi instinct to na the voice of education na habise taningam deba aduna must I confess how I like him. Harise ma genuinely, truly he liked the snake. The poet genuinely liked the snake and was very happy to be the host of the water trough where the snake had come as a guest to drink water. Now, there is a second comparison being made here. The snake is compared to a guest. First, kari ka compare tauki, cattle ka compare tauki ko, kari matangda, magi ising thakpagi maongda. Anishubada mana snake ka compare taurise guest amaga compare tawe atithi amaga compare tawe ko magi water trough to da ising thakba lakpa atithi amani haina mana taram no ongning bagi wakhalon do mana stays the utle. He wanted the snake to drink water to its full and depart peacefully, pacified and thankless. Mana pamzabadi kaino snakes ina ising je mabuk pen na thakzaraga mana ing na chatkibado pen na chatkiba pacified have the satisfied mabuk pen na mabuk than na chachagiba aduga thankless attitude amaga yo loina na ma chatkiba se mana pame thankless have se no ngaugunu ko thankless habagi maram do I next ta harage. The snake should be thankless. Thank you haibam thokte snake to na maramdi because it had as much right to natural resources as man. Mioba akoina ishing nungshit nungsha phangbada akoigi right tanba admaina. Every living being, including the snake, also has every right to natural resources. Akoina nungshit migi mayumda nungshit kitang koigi phangba matamda sor honba matamda ya yam harawe no shwagi nungshit se no shwagi nungshit se phangan bibagi damakte yam nungaye na haraga akoina nungshit singdo sor honabagi damakta nizarude haizarude dana ko chap manana ising khawrangba jiba amana mana ising thakjaba matamda pen khai thakjabada mana ising duda thank you haibam thokte aingon da thank you haibam thokte aduna harauna mana pen na chakhibado maduma poet sina pamjai habne ko. The poet felt satisfied that his trough helped the thirsty snake. Mabuk lam laba ising khawrang laba snake aduna ising pen na thakjagibado uba matamda poet sina yamna penjai habne ko. Was it cowardice that I dared not kill him? Was it perversity that I longed to talk to him? Was it humility to feel so honored? I felt so honored. And the next paragraphs, there is the he raises so many questions to himself. Was it cowardice that I dared not kill him? Was it perversity? Cowardice habadi mikithi habane ko. Was it perversity that I longed to talk to him? Perversity habadi mayamga manadraba apamba mayamga manadaba desire ama phawa mido perversity hai ko khoina adugumba wakhalon se. Was it humility to feel so honored? The poet was on the horns of a dilemma as to how he should act between the urge to kill the snake and his fascination with the snake. Now he is on the horns of a dilemma. Dilemma habadi confusion. Kari togdoino habase mahak chamamnare. Ai se kari togdoino voice of instinct na habase tasira, voice of education na habase tasira. Voice of education nadi kill the snake hai. Voice of instinct nadi respect the snake hai. Aduna si ani sigi between the urge to kill the snake and his fascination with the snake sigi marakta mase dilemma ama face toraga leire. The poet did not attack the snake yet. Hatu o di hai krabne ma adu action du di pandri ba mase. So now he asks himself many questions even on his own manliness. His sense of honor towards the snake superseded all other feelings of cowardice or perversity, whatever one may call. Mana aroiba sentence da I felt so honored haraga loishilido. Ay mikithi su natte. Ay mayamga manadaba wakhalon chienba mi su natte. Ay angawba natte. Adubu aygi wakhaldadi snake se yamna minungshi ama phawrure. Ayna mahaksibu yamna ikai khumnabagi wakhalon ama pininglure. Aduna aygi wakhanse namthaba ngamdre. Voice of education mahakna haina manasi haraga. Magi honor gi feelings se sina it supersedes all the other feelings. We can continue to the next paragraph, but let's leave the rest of the paragraph for the next part, okay? Until this paragraph, see if you have understood all the things that I have explained and try to digest it, try to analyze it for yourself, okay? So, have a good day.